Everyone, my name is Marley Johnston, and today I'm going to do my how-to speech on how to do your makeup. Ever since we were younger, many girls dream of the day that they get to put on their own makeup for the first time. I remember I used to sit in my mom's bathroom and watch her do hers, and I remember not being able to wait till I got to do that when I got older. Once I hit the age of about, I want to say like 15 or 16, going into high school, my mom allowed me to do my makeup for the first day. It's a bit of a process, and it takes some time depending on how much you want to wear and what you like and what you don't like, depending on colors and all of that stuff. So I'm going to show you how every girl or some girls put on their makeup. So this is how it normally begins. You have this, which is called your foundation, and if you open it up, it comes in many different forms. There's liquid form, powder form, and it really just depends on your liking. I like the powder form because it doesn't really come off when you sweat or anything, whereas the liquid, it sometimes streaks. So what you would normally do is you would take your brush and you would dab it in there and just get a little bit, like this much maybe, and then you just put it on all over your face. You can start on your cheeks, your chin, your forehead, your nose, and just basically blend it all in, because you don't want to look like a caked on mess, which is what a lot of girls tend to look like if they don't know how to apply it properly. So you want to make sure you blend it all in like this. Get every spot. And what the foundation does is it covers up any of the blemishes you may have, your acne, anything like that. It's most of the time made for your skin type, so it matches the color of your skin and like helps the acne and stuff that you may have. Next, what you could put on is bronzer, depending on your skin type. I know in the winter I tend to look very pale, and I don't like that, and sometimes it's just easier to put on bronzer instead of going tanning all the time. So this is what bronzer generally looks like. It comes in something like this, and it is darker, and again, it depends on your skin type. And this was custom made for my skin, and you basically do the same thing that you did with the foundation. You take your brush and you dab it, but you only want to use a little bit, because too much, again, you're going to look really dark and really tan and not natural, and it's all about looking natural. So you dab it in again, and you put some on. This time you only want to put a little bit on, because again, you don't want to look too dark. And blend it in, basically just the same steps you did for your foundation, just like this. And then next, what you can do is you can move on to your eyeshadows if you like to wear eyeshadow. This is my eyeshadow palette. I got it from the brand called MAC. And if you open it up, there's all these eyeshadows, as you can see. A lot of them have already been used. I've had this for a very long time. And just depends on, makeup is like an accessory, so it really just depends on the kind of outfit you're wearing. You can change colors up every day, just depending on what you want. So I probably would wear blues or purples today, because I have a pretty neutral outfit on, and I have brown eyes, so normally blues and purples make your brown eyes pop. So you would get a brush and you would just take whatever one you want, and you would put it on the eyelid of your eye and close it, and you could do the crease like right here, and depending on how high you want to go, just depends on how dramatic you want to make your makeup look. The next thing you can put on is your eyeliner. There's many different colors of eyeliners, just like eyeshadow. There's blues, blacks, purples, anything you can really think of they make. I like to stick to my blue and my black. This is the blue. On one side is the pencil, and on the other side is the smudger to add effect, and that's the same with this one. Again, depending on what day and what I'm wearing will determine what color I want to use. So today, again, I want to use the blue. So you just open it up, and you can put eyeliner on many different ways. The way I do it is I put it on my top first. As you can see, I already have this blue on. You just go straight across your eye like that. And again, it just depends on how much you like. If you like a lot, if you like a little, it all depends on you. And then what I also like to do is I like to do the bottom. And as you can see, I have it in the bottom. And you can do this many different ways too. You can just keep your eye as it is and go in like that and just get underneath your eye. Or what I like to do is I pull my eye down like this, and I get it in the crease right like that. and that's how I put my eyeliner on. So that's the next step. So we've got our foundation, our bronzer, our eyeshadow, and our eyeliner. And finally, a lot of girls love their mascara. You have to have mascara. With your eyelashes, you can do many different things. Some girls like to put fake eyelashes on to make their eyelashes look longer if they don't have very long ones. As you can see, I don't have very long ones, but I don't really wear fake eyelashes. What I do is I get an eyelash curler, and I curl my eyelashes, and it makes them look longer. And then you take your mascara, and again, mascaras come in many different types, and you go like this. And I like this brush because it's curved, as you can see, so it adds effect. And you take this and you just go up with your eyelashes like that, and you just keep going up, and you can do the same for this one. And that's that. And a lot of the girls like to finish their look by adding some lipstick or lip gloss on their lips. I don't normally wear that. I just like to stick to my chapstick, just make sure I keep my lips smooth. And that's really about it. There's many different types of makeup, many different foundations, bronzers. You can put eye primer on, which goes under your eyes if you have bags. You can really do anything you want with makeup because it's just like an accessory for girls. And to me, it's kind of my best friend because I get to accessorize and change it up every day. So thank you all for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my speech on how to do your makeup.